Hello and welcome to this week's Wild Spirits News. My name is Sibylle and today I want to talk to you about how to take back control of your life. Have you ever felt out of control? I certainly know that I have. There was a time in my life when I was working all hours, had no time or energy for anything else. I slept very badly because I was in a place that was too loud for me. It wasn't actually very loud, but I'm a very light sleeper. And for the time being, I just didn't have a chance to change this because I was paying back some dues, and I had to finish that before I actually had a chance to change my life, to simplify, to move away and get a new job and all that. I know a lot of women feel out of control when they just had a new baby and that tiny human takes over everything. Or maybe there's just something that you've been meaning to do and you feel a little powerless to do it. Whatever it is, in the following few minutes, I would like to show you 3 ways of taking back control. So the first way of taking back control of your life is to take a good, hard look at things and sort out everything that's not absolutely vital. If you feel out of control, chances are that you have too much going on anyway. So just chuck out anything that you don't absolutely need. Look at what is going on and see how much of it actually brings you still joy, or how much of it you do because you feel you have to and you've been doing it for a while and other people are relying on you. I'm talking about the likes of, club memberships, obligations, parent groups that you have taken responsibility in. Obviously, if it's something you love, that's not what I mean, keep that. But if it's something that has become a bit of a drag, now's the time to set a boundary and say no. The same goes for friendships that have ceased to be actual friendships and have become a drain on your energy. You're not responsible for other people's happiness. What you're responsible for is yourself and your loved ones, in that order. So let go of everything else and just feel a sense of calm and control returning. Now, the second way of taking control is to take action. Marie Forleo always says that clarity comes not from thought, but from action. And in truth, action is something like the big secret when it comes to feeling out of control and then taking back control. Look at the part of your life where you feel out of control. Maybe it's not true that you're actually stuck in your job and chained to it. Maybe you can make changes. Don't resign yourself if it doesn't work immediately. Keep looking around, network, ask others for advice. Maybe take a course or something to improve your skills so you can apply for that more successfully for the job that you'd like instead. And most of all, if you get rejected, keep applying for other jobs. Keep trying to get away from it. Take action towards it, even if you don't succeed immediately, it will give you back a sense of control because you're pulling the strings here, and by your action you prove to yourself that this situation that you feel out of control in is temporary and that you are working actively on putting an end to it. And the third way of taking control back is related to the second one. And that is, if there is indeed something that keeps you from taking action in that part where you feel out of control, then do take action in a different area of your life. For example, if you are bound to that job for another year or so, you can in the meantime take action to improve your health or your relationships. We often tend to let go of everything if we don't feel in control in one part of our lives. But actually it is very beneficial if we take control of what we can control at that time. This is just an example, like your health and your relationships. Because that will give you an immediate sense of empowerment, of more control, and enable you to extend that control eventually to that part where you felt out of control in the first place. So the key is to take action. Just one word of caution. Mindless activity just to appear busy for the sake of it, that's not what I mean. That's not taking action. When I say take action, I mean action as a means to an end. Action that is goal-oriented, that is going somewhere in whatever area of your life. And if you keep doing that, and like I said, this empowers you, and eventually opportunities will open in the area of your life that you most feel out of control in. Lastly, a word of encouragement. This is your life and you pull the strings. And sometimes it might not feel like it. But whatever doesn't feel like it is an illusion. If you say, no, I can't give up the job, or I can't move away because of the school for my children and all the rest, question yourself and realize that it's not true that you really can't. Of course, it would be detrimental and you might not want to do it because it would have a lot of disadvantages, but it's actually not true that you can't change something. You can. As long as you live in a free country, you can up and away and move to the other end of the world if you want to. With your family, without your family, you can do it. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying become completely clear about the fact that you can, that you have the option, because that will make you immediately feel less helpless, less of a victim, and more in control. Are you a member of the tribe of wild spirits yet? If so, perfect. And if not, why on earth not? What's wrong? Come on, go to wildspiritscoaching.com and fill in a little form there. You'll receive a weekly email with Wild Spirits news. It's 100% spam free, that's guaranteed. In this weekly email, you'll find a link to the weekly video feature like the video you've just watched, but also background information, additional resources, inspiration, and some exclusive offers that are exclusive only to subscribers. So go to wildspiritscoaching.com, or you can Google Wild Spirits Coaching. That'll get you to my website as well. Thanks for watching.